widely reported in the press involved the arrest of Graham Linehan by 5 armed police officers at Heathrow in September. His alleged offence was a series of social media posts in which it seemed apparent to most dispassionate observers he joked about punching a transgender woman in the genitals if they refused to leave female-only spaces. And I think there's a good example of the sort of speech we wouldn't welcome, that the joke rather, that wouldn't be welcomed and many people would think was displeasing and inappropriate, but certainly should have been very carefully considered before putting forward as a possible crime. It's hardly worthy of 5 armed police officers' time. This use of police time and resource is completely disproportionate when officers' efforts could be focused on dealing with crime our constituents, as I've said, such as knife crime, shoplifting, burglary, that are regularly going unsolved, are not having the same level of attention in all circumstances. I welcome that in response, and I think in quite clear support of the fact that there is an issue here, that the Metropolitan Police have announced that it would no longer investigate non-crime hate incidents. So for those in the debate who seem to think there's no issue here, I would point them to that decision by an independent police force about a major change in how they were going to police these sorts of things. And as they said, to focus on matters that meet the threshold for criminal investigations. We now need to see this approach applied across the whole country, something that the Conservatives put to a vote at committee stage of the Crime and Policing Bill earlier this year, but the government sadly voted down. I'm also aware the National Police Chiefs Council, supported by the College of Policing, has reviewed the use and effectiveness of non-crime hate incidents. Subsequently, the NPCC and the College wrote to the Policing Minister in September, urging her to immediately scrap non-crime hate incidents in their current form. But I'm afraid the government hasn't acted. It's ignored the authors of the review that it self-commissioned and kicked the issue into the long grass. So can I ask?
You heard the man. It's the government. The police want to stop this crap. So if the police do turn up, it's just a left-wing, corrupt, bent sergeant or inspector doing it. Obviously, if you make clear threats, you're going to get done for it. Do you know what I mean? But like all this absolute pathetic nonsense culture of arresting people for social media posts, it needs to cease to exist. Sounds like the Metropolitan Police have got common sense. Obviously the government don't.